leaving something behind and on insurance. That would be my few words on this.
What is the objective of buying an insurance, term insurance for that matter? And it's like, in a very simple term, we do it in our everyday life. When a kid is going out to play cricket, he wears a helmet. Or for that matter, you wear a pad or a gloves. That's insurance basically. In case if the ball hits you, your impact is that much less. When you drive a car, you put on your seat belt. That's nothing but you are taking a protection.
Focus around parents as to, what kind of financial planning would they need to do for kids, and for which it's important for parents to understand different, financial concepts, different investment concepts, and thereby invest so that, invest in such a manner that the kid is protected, like you said, in terms of any eventualities, for the breadwinner, the family, and the children are protected for the future. On the other side, like we were discussing sometime back, it is also it's becoming important for the kids also to understand, the money and the value that is attached with the money. And when we were kids, and when we were small, there was not too much for us to learn and understand, because the complexities associated with finance was not as much as it is today. Okay, stocks were not being spoken about so very often. There was, just about some bit of fixed deposits and the banking related transactions and just thereabout. However, today it's undergone a complete, transition or a transformation where there are so many investment mediums that have been introduced, by way of stocks, by way of mutual funds, by way of insurance, by different banking mechanisms, etc. And kids by far have also they are a lot smarter these days. And as an example, my son, I was just telling him that I should have also got at least the elder one, who is about 4. I have 2 boys, one is 4 and the other one is 1. And the elder one wants a gift every day from me. And so, although I try to make sure that I get him a gift, at the same time I try and, although I try to explain to him that it's not possible to give you an expensive gift every day. So thereby he tries to understand the difference between expensive and a relatively cheaper one, and so on and so forth. And slowly and steadily we've also tried to educate them on by using different mechanisms on how what is the concept of value, and how value is attached to everything that you buy or you transact with. I try to take him to the ATMs. Earlier we used to settle all our utility bills, the telephone bills, any kind of purchases that used to happen over the phone. But my wife and I deliberately started doing that, physically, where we used to take them to the banks. We started taking them to the ATMs too. I'm pretty sure all of you will also be doing that. To grocery stores, to shopping malls where you shop and let them also be part of the overall transaction, till the time that you actually make the payment, so that they can really see that something is being picked from the mall or something is being picked from the shop for a price which you give in the form of money. So that kind of understanding has happened, and my son has started demanding for an air conditioner. He's telling me that I've got an AC in my bedroom. Now I want AC in the hall, and I want you to not come home. You be in the office, you slog, you don't come back home, it's okay, but please make sure that I have an AC in the hall in the next 10 or 15 days. He wants a 5 BHK flat. So I told him, what kind of time frame are you giving me? So then I'm giving you 5 months and I want a 5 BHK flat. So then we tried to see how we could emphasize and explain to him that it's not all that easy, and that the fact that you need to give us at least about 4 or 5 years, wherein we will try to get there. I'm not confirming that I'll get you a 5 BHK, but somewhere close to that I'll try and help you with that. So these kind of kids, they are not as bad as we used to be, in a sense, in that sense where they're getting exposed to all of these concepts in different formats. We sitting at home or being in the office, we think that, okay, we at times take them for granted, but it's not that. They understand every damn thing that's happening around them and around them. So it's important for us also to inculcate these kind of concepts. Don't underestimate them. Explain them in a slow and steady manner. As they say, kids till the age of 10, they try to consume and try to remember everything that is being taught to them. So instead of us thinking that, if we explain these technical concepts of money, value, and the importance of each of these or any other financial instrument, we may think on one side that no, it's not going to be of any use. It's not something that they're going to understand. But I personally feel that yes, they do understand everything that's happening. They may not be as vocal and as open in terms of explaining that or sharing all those things back to you, but yes, it gets registered with them. So my message is that we just can't afford to take any of these things for granted, at least with the present generation, and try and do as much as you can to relate these kind of concepts, give them parallels like he was mentioning. To one of the ways to explain insurance as a concept is by way of this helmet that kids used to play. Kids use when they play cricket or similar games where the helmet is primarily to protect the ball from not hitting your face. Likewise, in insurance, where let's say anything happens, it protects you from the fact that you will continue to get a gift every day despite your dad not going to office. Something like that. So I think that's what is my message to everybody. I'm pretty sure all of us will be following that, and I just wanted to reiterate that to the